Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and thanks for joining my life. It's been a while. I traveled. I traveled, so I came back last weekend. We'll be doing a style, just a straight skirt, a long straight skirt. I don't have a long Ankara skirt, and I was thinking of what to make, so I'll be using this fabric. This fabric is familiar. I once did a top with it, so I want to make a skirt that I can wear like a black shirt on it. So the materials we'll be needing the lining, we'll need this lining because I want it to be a matured skirt. So I'll need the lining, I'll need this fabric. Let me see how far this can go. We'll need this black belt, black zip or zipper. Then this is the fabric we are using and the chalk. So it's a straight skirt. So first I'll cut on my fabric and I'll be working with my measurements which I've written down. I'll be working with this fabric. Okay. So if you have been finding it difficult to make a skirt, this is an opportunity for you to learn how to make your straight skirt, long skirt. And you can also apply the same principle for your short skirt. I'll be folding this fabric into two on the wrong side. So this is the wrong side with the widest part of my body. So first I want to cut the front piece. Okay, I'll be cutting the front piece first. That's my table is not wide enough. And my hip is 44. Okay, so I'll be folding it with 44 with extra inches added. So 44 divided by 4 is 11. So I'll be adding like 2 inches to make it like 13 inches. Okay, so this is it. So this gives 13 inches. So I can cut this one now to make the front piece. So this is 13 inches. Cut this, and again I will be adding what they call it, lining to it. So I'm trying to mark out the 13 inches all the way. In order to get a straight line, I will just be combining all the points so that I can have a straight line. So like I said before, this front piece of the skirt, it doesn't need much work. Hi Brits, thanks for joining. So I'm making a long pencil skirt. I'm making a long pencil skirt. A skirt. This is so helpful. I'm learning to sew. Okay, so just watch. Okay, just watch. This is just the beginning. The part I just did. So just watch. Okay, the part I cut out is the front piece of the skirt. And how did I get it? I used my, let me sit down so you can see me. I used the widest part of my body, that's my round circumference, horizontal round, yeah, circumference. My hip is the widest part of my body, which is 44. So you divide 44 by 4. It is constant. You have to divide it by 4. And also it depends on how you are cutting your fabric. So this is the front piece of the skirt. 44 divided by 4 is 11. So I added extra 2 inches. So I cut this fabric at 13 inches wide. So with this width, it's totally okay for me. Then the full length of my skirt is 37. So I want to believe that I have more than 37 here. This is like 45. This is like 45, so I'll be taking off. So this is like approximately 45. So what I will do, I will mark my 37. I'll determine where I want it to be. 37. Then I'm going to add extra 1 inch or half inch for turning inside out, because I'm going to be sewing it with lining. So I'm going to add, I won't just cut 37, I'll make it 38, and this is what I have. So I want to cut the full length now. So 38 inches. So this will be my waist. Again, I'll make it 38 and a half because I'll be attaching a band. So 5.5 inch to attach the band to the skirt. So I'll be marking like 38 and a half. So this is where it is. Okay. In order to get a straight line, I will just draw it like this. So this is now the excess, but I'm not going to throw it away because I will use this for the band. Thank you, that makes sense. You are a great teacher. Keep up the amazing work and much love. Oh, thanks. Yeah, you are my fellow person. I'm from Nigeria. So this is the excess I'm cutting out. I will keep it, I will use it later. So now that we are done getting the width, which is about 13 inches, and the length, which is about 38.5, although I'm working with 37. So first things first, this will be my waistline. Okay, so from my waist to my hip is 9 inches, though 8 inches can still work. Okay, so I'm going to mark 9 inches from here. This is 9 inches. This is my hip. Okay, then from that same waist to my knee is 22 inches. So I'll mark 22 inches here. So I'm going to extend the lines. Sorry, I went to pick up my ruler. So I'll be extending the lines. Just watch, make sure it's a straight line like this. You also extend the hip line. Okay, so when you are done doing this, you already have your waistline. This is the waist. You have your hip, you have your knee, and this is the full length, the hemming. Then you start introducing your horizontal measurement. So my waist is 41. My waist is 41, so divided by 4. I can further reconfirm it here. So my waist is 41 because I'll be putting a band. I can reconfirm it here. Yeah, so this is 40. So 40 divided by 4 is 10. I'm just going to place, see where I'm starting my measurement from this folded part. So I'll place my tape here and I'm going to mark 10 because 40 divided by 4 is 10. Then I'll be adding extra 2 inches allowance. This skirt, I really want to add allowance because sometimes I increase in size, sometimes, so I'll make it 2.5 in that case, so that when I increase I can expand it, and when it's the other way around I can always take it, slim fit it. So this 2.5. Then my hip is 44 inches divided by 4 is 11. So on my hip line I'm just going to mark 11 inches. Then I'll add extra 2.5 inches allowance because I added little when I was cutting. Then I'm going to extend this measurement all the way down. So if you want it pencil, you can just take about 1 inch away on the hemming line if you want it to taper downwards. But if you want it straight, you can maintain the same measurement. So I'm going to do the same thing here. On that knee line, I'll also mark 11 inches because it's a straight skirt. So I'm going to mark 11 inches, then 2.5 inches allowance. So I told you before why I'm adding 2.5 because, yeah. Then for the hemi parts, you will do the same thing. 11, then your 2.5 inches. So this is just 2.5 inches thereabout. So after doing this, you're just going to connect everything. For the hip line, I would love to use this my curved ruler. I would love to use my curved ruler to achieve this. Then use my straight ruler to take it all the way down. I'm not very curvy. You can see how it's looking. I'm not very curvy. So you take it down. So this is the extra. This is the same allowance. So you can just decide to do this way. Okay. So here is how this is looking for now. There's no much to cut out for the excess. Just tiny to cut out for the excess. This is just the excess. Very, very small excess. Whatever it is, let's still cut it out. So here is what you have after cutting out. You can see that the shape is coming out. Then now we are going to place it on the back piece to cut the back panel of this skirt. Why do you use that curved ruler? Yeah, because from here down is curvy. Like from your waist down, you are not fully straight. Okay, you are not fully straight, so it has to be curvy. And even if I don't use my curved ruler, when I join the point, it's still going to give a curve shape because this is 10 inches and this is 11 inches, so it's not totally straight. My waistline is 10, my hip is 11, so it will still cover. So just to give you that curve, to give you that hip curve. Then let's work on the back part of this skirt. So you cut another fabric, but this time around it's the same, but this time around it will just be 2 inches wider than the previous one, because you want to attach a zipper. You'll be attaching a zipper, so that's why you make it about 2 inches wider. So you fold your fabric into two on the wrong side, and you place the front piece. This is the front piece. So want to do it in a way that you have about 2 inches here, and again we don't want to waste our fabric. So you see the way I'm taking it backward. Let me measure 2 inches so that you will know what we are working with. So this 2 inches is for the zipper. So I will just mark 2 inches all the way. Then I'll know that I have a guide. Please kindly subscribe to my channel so that the ministry can keep moving, and double tap on the screen please to like this live. So I'm just going to draw a straight line to show that this is my zipper allowance. So you place this here. Oh, I still have excess. I don't just want to waste my fabric. That's just what I'm trying to avoid. I want to place it in a way that what I will have left will be just for the zipper allowance. So, but you have to maintain like 2 inches or 1.5. So this is 2 inches thereabouts. Okay, so we are going to make it of equal length now, because it has to be equal. So see, so it's equal now on the hemming area. I'll just hold it down with pin. I'll hold it with pin. Do you have to add an additional allowance for the zipper, or does that fall within the original? No, I added. So this is the extra 2 inches I've added. If you don't add it, then it will be too tight. So I added extra 2 inches, and here is just equal. The reason why it's equal is I don't want to waste my fabric. So this is the hemming area, equally placed. So this is the excess I have at the top, which I'll be cutting out. So this should be like 2 inches. It's almost 2 inches. Let me move it a little. I want it to be exactly 2 inches. So I think it should give me 2 inches now. Then I'll just be cutting out. So I just placed it. So this is the excess from the top area. There is a way this fabric looks. So this is the extra 2 inches. Let's confirm from for the last time for the zipper. So watch, I'll just cut this off. Okay, then I'll come here to also trim this. Good. So here is what you have after cutting. Then this back will be opened up, you already know that. Then for this front piece, in order to avoid bulginess from on the waist part, I will just come down by ½ inch. See what I'll do, guys. Some persons don't do it, and that's why when some people wear skirts, it's just going to rumple along the waistline. So in order to avoid that, what you will do is just to come down here. You can also do it for your pants. Maybe if you are sewing the trouser, you can do the same thing. So I'll come down by ½ inch here. And I can still use my curve ruler to join it to this point. My waist divided by 4. My round waist divided by 4. So I'll just join it this way. I won't do it for the back because there's no stomach at the back, just at the front. So I'll just trim this out. It will give your skirt a better fitting. Once you're done with that, you come to this knee area. My zipper is about, I think, 8 inches, 9 inches. So I'll be marking like 8 inches here for the zipper. Okay, but before I do that, there's what we call bulginess at the back. So I will be taking ½ inch on this line. I'll just measure ½ inch here so that your skirt will have fitting. Then I will connect it to the hip line. Okay, so that there won't be zip bulge at the back. Then on this knee line, I will just extend this like this. I will not just totally cut it open. So watch what I will do, guys. So if I want to cut this now, I'll just cut this to meet the hip line. Then from there I open it up. So here I will just still go in a bit to give it a better shape. So I can just mark here, more like ½ inch too. Because I already have excess. So then this is the waistline, the knee line. Then from there I'll open it up again. So this is where my slit is going to be. Hope you guys understood what I did here. This is the zipper. This is the back, so that your bum can rest very well. That's why it's a bit curvy here. Then this is the slit. So that's all for this now. So here is how it looks. I'm going to lift it. This is my front part. This is the front, and this is the back. So the next thing I'll go ahead to do is to cut out the lining. The lining you are going to be cutting is exactly the same. The only difference is that the lining will be 1 inch shorter than the actual length of your skirt. That's just the difference. So you may want to ask, why should it be shorter? We don't want the lining to appear at the front. When I say at the front, on the right side of your skirt. So you have to make it 1 inch shorter. Okay? So that's what we are going to be doing. Outside the length, everything is the same. So first, let me cut out the lining for the front piece. This is the front piece. I want to cut out the lining. Just cut exactly the same, except that the length is 1 inch shorter. I'm trying to see the pattern we should use for, because this lining is, it looks big. Okay, so I will just decide on the part to use. What do you feel is the best fabric type for the lining? Cotton. I don't know if you're talking about the texture, but cotton is good. This is not cotton, but it's also very good. It's also very good. And again, you know, I'm working with an African print fabric, so most times it's in fact it's cotton most times. You see, this this lining is slippery. I don't even know how to describe it. I'm trying to fold it in a way that it will be straight. Just give me a second. I'm gonna fold it. It's long. It's just, I wish I have somebody here to help me hold it. Okay. You know, I'm just going to fold it and pin it down. Okay. So that way, I'm going to hold it in place. See the way I'm battling with this lining. I'm battling with it like, okay, you know what I will do? I'll just do it this way. Okay, I think it will work now. Okay. I'm Sorry, I'm taking time. This lining is looking stubborn. I just need to place something on it so that. Okay, so we are good to go. We are good to go. So I'm going to place this on it, folded into two. Note the folded part. So this is the folded part. I'll place it on it like this because here is also the folded part. Like this. So it's equal now. It's equal. Then, so like I said, you're going to take out 1 inch from the base. From the base, first of all, it has to be equal, like this. It has to be equal. Then you take 1 inch upward. One inch. Okay, so I'll be cutting this out. So after doing this, every other thing is the same. Every other thing is the same. I'm using everything to support it. I've cut the lining for the front part of the skirt. I want to do the back. The same principle, just that you also reduce the full length by 1 inch. This is the back skirt, the back panel. Okay, I've cut out the lining. So what I'll do, I'll just pin the two together like this. I'll place this, which I will trim. Then this is the back piece. The back, it should come this way like this. Then I'll place this on it. So this is two pieces because of the zipper. Then first of all, I'll make it equal. Okay, it's equal like this. Trying to make sure everything is equal. Okay, so from the hemming, I'm taking away about 1 inch. So okay. Just exactly the same way. Sorry, I'm using this cup of tea to hold the fabrics in place because it's just wobbly. So I'm going to open the slits. Then trim the other sides. Okay, so okay, my waist. So I'm done cutting the lining for the back piece. Then the waist, I'll use this for the waistband. I should have like two. I'll use one part for the front piece and the other part for the back piece. But first, let me check something. I'm not sure it's equal. Okay, it's equal. It's equal. So next thing now is to stitch. So we'll stitch the front piece first, then we'll later go to the back piece. So how to sew it? Very easy. Very easy. What you will do is just to first of all fold it right sides facing each other. Okay, right side of the lining facing the right side, and first of all stitch the hemming at half an inch, like two right sides facing each other. Stitch the lower part first, then just watch. When I'm stitching, you will see it. Oh, my memory space is very low now. Okay, I want to add to the thread. When I first started sewing, I was so shocked by how much effort goes into cutting the fabric. It feels like the actual sewing is the easy part. Yes, of course. The actual, I don't dispute it. I remember that when I was sewing, learning sewing, my boss would cut it, and she would leave the shop, and she would ask us to join it. So why do you think she gave us the sewing part? Because it's the easier part of um, the sewing business. You see, my waist is gone. White paper. A second, please. Let me attend to my son. So the cutting is the work, because it needs a lot of calculation. I'll give it to you.
I read it.
Good job.
Thank you.
Sorry, please. So the cutting, this is not even stressful. There are some clothes, oh my god, it will have so much pieces that you'll be wondering, okay, hope this will produce something nice, especially when we are doing corsets, corset blouse. You'll be like, hope I'm not missing it, but after joining, you see how beautiful the whole thing will look. No, it's not difficult. I have it on my channel. Corset blouse is not difficult at all. If you know your basic bodies, then you are good to go. If you are scared, first of all, do it on your paper. I have that video on this channel. Just go through my videos, you will see it. I made corsets some years, I don't know. It came out very nice. Even the cups, everything, I did it. Just that the more the much of your job is on the paper. So now I want to sew. The two right sides are facing each other. I will sew the base first. Make sure it's equal. Yes, just check it out. So there's what we call hip padding. If you want, there are some long skirts you will see, you will just know that there is something attached to this thing. So you can also pad it. You can also pad it if you want to pad it. Hip padding. So this is the lower part of the skirt. Then you make sure at this point this will look shorter. This fabric will look shorter. No, sorry, this lining will look shorter. So what you will do, you make it equal like this. You make it equal. Then this lining will look shorter. You can see it. It looks shorter, and that's the concept we are trying to get. If it looks shorter, it means on the right side you won't see it. I think I need to document this part. So when you are done stitching the under, you fold it equally here, so that way the lining will look shorter. So what you will do, you go ahead to stitch on the sides at 1/2 inch. You see, this front part of the skirt is very easy. No drama, no zipper, just straightforward. Make sure you follow all the curves. So at the end of the day, it will be 2 inches allowance because I added 2.5 inches. I'm turning with the lining at 1/2 inch, so I have 2 inches. So if there's no way I would add increase in size, that it will just be 4 inches, no way. But I just like having allowance in there. curved lines, like circle. You mean like circular clothes? If you are sewing curve, then you slow down, you don't speed. Yeah, initially I used to battle with that, but not now. If you are sewing anything curve, you go slowly and follow the curve. For example, um, maybe I should make that the next, tomorrow is Tuesday. Okay, I may likely come live. I'm going to make a cloth that has a curve, so you will see it. I feel like making a peplum top, so that way you will have enough curves. So it's also very easy, and if it becomes too stressful, you notch it. Yes, I'll come live by God's grace tomorrow. Let me make a blouse, um, peplum blouse. So this is the other side of, yes, I'll come live. So what you will do, subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell, so that when I come live, you will get a notification that I'm live. Just in case you forget, you'll be notified. So just turn on your notification bell. Another thing you can do, which I forgot to do, is before you stitch on the side, it's good you top stitch to avoid it sagging. Just top stitch. But I didn't do that, and I think it's late for me already. Okay, so this is what we have, guys, and what I'll be doing next is to flip it to the right side. So this is how it looks on the right side, and I will iron it flat. So you bring out all the corners like this. So before maybe I should finish stitching on the other one, then I will iron it flat. So this is what I have, guys. You can see that the beauty is coming out. So this is the front part. It's going to be like this. Okay, so when I'm done ironing, then I will now stitch, or I can even do it right away. Stitch it, then I'll iron it. So this is the front part of the skirt. It's going to be here because I'll be attaching a band. Here it looks short, so there will be a band. So I use this part of my stomach, my waistband. What I'll do now, I'll just stitch it, close it at maybe 1/4 of an inch. Then when I do for the back, it looks beautiful, right? Yeah, it's a very straightforward style. I just want to rock it with a black shirt. I just want to rock it maybe this Sunday. So I want to close the waist part. Thank you. So it's sealed now. I'll iron it when I'm done with the back. So for the back, the same thing. You just, this time around you have two pieces. So we'll do it one at a time. I'll pick out one piece, then I will pick out one lining. So I want to remove all the pins. Okay. So the two right sides will face each other again, just as we have been doing. This is the right side. This fabric can look very confusing. So make sure this aligns, this slit area. We just place it like this. And again, start from the base, just the same way we did it. I don't want these pins to spill. It's not easy picking them up when I'm sweeping, so I want to cultivate the habit of putting the pins back. Whenever I'm sweeping, I can find like 10 on the floor. So I'll make it equal, as stitch at 1/2 inch. So this was what I was saying. I forgot to do it. So in case you want to do yours, you top stitch towards the lining part. So you open it up and top stitch. I didn't do it for the front, but it's not compulsory. Let me just do it here. I forgot. So I've not been sewing. My thread is finished. The one I added last is finished, so no wonder it was no longer loud. So I'll top stitch again because it didn't top stitch before. So you see the difference now. To easily lap. So before I turn it inside out, we need to stitch on the sides. You make it equal. Don't bother if one is shorter than the other, it's fine. Make it equal like this. So it's equal. I'll just stitch all the way down. So this part, you have to sew it just the way it looks. You can see it bulged out. It's bulged out, so you have to sew it just the way it is. You follow it straight and come out. So you follow it just the way it looks. Don't try to manipulate it. Hey. When you flip it to the right side, maybe we should notch. Let's notch here. So I will notch here so that when you flip it up, it will relax. Then, don't worry, I will still iron it. I just want to finish all and so where is that part there? Where is that part that bulged out a bit? So when I iron it, it will be flat. So can you see that it's still giving that shape after turning inside out? I'm going to close here the waist. So I'll close this waist at 1/4 inch. This is one side of the back piece. I want to run the second part of it. Yeah, I just put off my mini heater. There's getting warm. I'll repeat the same thing for the back. Two right sides face each other. Where's the waist? This is the right side, okay. I want to top stitch. Stitch. Stitch, thanks for joining. I'll be flipping it, like I'll be making the two fabrics equal on the waist. Then I'll go ahead to sew on the side. It has to be equal. So sometimes this happens and it shows it's due for maintenance. Not bad though, maybe a thread just interfered. So I have to do it again. Oh, my thread is finished. That was why it was misbehaving. Sometimes when it's getting to the end of the thread, it starts picking like the initial part of your, like how you started it. So thread it again. My back. I want to flip this to the right side. Before I do that, let me notch this part. I did it for the other piece. I'm going to notch it. Okay, so it helps it to relax. It helps it relax. For example, I want to get a piece of fabric so I can show you. I will show you how notching is, and you really need it when you are making a curved style, like every curve when you are working on curved lines. So I'm going to iron everything now. So I want to show you what notching does. say I place two fabrics, like for example, assume this is 2, let me split it. I want to make a shape like a stair. I will do 2. I will notch one and I will not notch the other one. If I want to flip this one to the right side, I did not notch it. It's not going to relax. Except maybe you iron it, So it's not going to relax. You have to struggle with it. I'm trying to turn it to the right side. It's not turning. It's turning, but it's not flat. But if I notch it now, like all these corners, you will see easily it's going to flatten out. So don't cut the thread, just notch close to it like that. Then I think that's all. When you flip it to the right side, it will relax. See, like I don't know if you are seeing what I'm doing. Immediately I flipped it, it's just flattens out. So the next thing we are going to do now is to iron those 3 pieces, one for the front, one for the back. Thank you for following. So I want to iron these 3 pieces before I join them. When you are sewing, it's good you iron. You'll be able to know where the issues are. I'm going to iron everything now, starting from one of the pieces. So I have ironing board over there, but I don't want to leave the camera, so I will iron it just in front of you guys so that I'll still carry you along. So see what I was trying to say. That 1 inch made the lining to be hidden. If you go cut exactly the same length, the lining and the fabric will be like this. So any little thing you'll be seeing the lining. So this is the reason why you should make your lining shorter than your actual fabric. You can see this is the wrong side, this is the right side. Not wrong side, like the other side of the skirt. So let me get my iron. See, it's flattening out. So you iron it neatly. Nobody is perfect though, but you can actually make your work look neat. The finishing should look very okay, so that when someone sees it, they'll say, wow, whoever did this did the neat job. It's getting too hot. I need to clean my iron. It's getting sticky. This looks decent. This looks neat. So see what top stitching can do. Can you see it? It's made it flat. It's made it very flat. See top stitching. If you can see the stitch very well, it's made it flat. And the second piece. If I didn't notch here would have looked rumpled. So it's looking flat. So this is the last piece, which is the front. Why is the back split into two panels but the front is one panel? Is it because of the slit? So it's because of the slit and the zipper. That's the reason. So if you want your zipper to be at the back, you need to put a slit. If you want, some people put their zipper on the side, so that way you don't really need a slit because there's joining there. So I would say because of the slit and the zipper, that's why it's divided into two. Okay, I'm done. So we go to the next phase. So for the next phase, before you attach or before you add, you need to work on the back first. So let's work on the back. So guys, just spare me a second. My second phone memory is full because I was also recording. Let me delete some things I don't need so I can continue making videos. So the reason I do this is because some people don't have the patience to watch live, and when I record it like this, I re-edit it into a shorter video. So that's why I usually make two videos, like record and at the same time go live. Somebody once commented on my live video and the person said, what a mess. I'm like, this behind the scene, it's not meant to be that beautiful. If you want to watch the actual video, then I give the person the link. So that is why I do two recordings. Okay, so I'm trying to delete some unwanted videos so that I can have space. Just a second, please. I don't even know if I have long videos. Okay, I think this one should be enough for everything I need to do. It's no longer, we don't have much to do, just to attach it, add the zipper, and we are good to go. I'm going to wear it and you will see it. Okay, so I've deleted some videos and I can keep recording. Okay. Oh my god, just 2 minutes. Oh, will it be enough? Okay, so you're gonna place the two. I have to be very, I may not capture all. So I'll place the two sides like this. You see it, make sure it's equal. Then I'll hold it with pins. After everything I deleted, it only just gave me a space of 1 minute 53 seconds. So you place it like this here you are going to need so much pins. Just watch how to join the two back side, the two pieces at the back, how to join them. Make sure it's very equal. You can see the slit, everything is just aligned. When you see some skirts, it doesn't, so I'll just place my pin this way. I've never sewed a zipper before, but if we run out of time, I'll try and find in one of the other tutorials. I don't know if you can stay for the next 15 minutes because I'll be attaching that zipper. But if you cannot, you will definitely find it. And when I edit this, re-edit this video, or you can always come back to watch the live. Even if you don't stay till the end, you will just come back. By then it will no longer be live. You just rewatch it, probably fast forward it to the part you stopped watching, and then you will see it. So I've aligned everything. You see it. This is the slit, and the zipper. Where is the zipper? It fell down. Oh, okay. So the zipper will be somewhere here, but I want my zipper. Should I use press button? I want to see if I should put the zipper on the belt or just. There are different ways of doing this thing. Which one will work fine for me? Okay, so I'll put this here. I'll let it start from here. Do you see it? So I'll just mark this point. Okay, so I will tack this place simply because this is where my zipper will be. Then I will stitch. You remember that we added extra 2 inches, so I will stop here. Okay, I will stitch. I'll stitch. In fact, I'll stitch it to the end first because that way you'll be able to get a straight line. So I think I should start stitching from the under. I'll stitch it. I'll do loose stitch because I'll loosen it later. It's the slit. I will do loose stitch. I will do loose stitch from here to this place, then main stitch to this place, then loose stitch here. That's because I'll be attaching a zipper here and I'll be loosening here. So there's no point in making it very tight because when you are loosening it, it may not be easy. So let's go ahead. So my loose stitch, how am I saying loose stitch? So I will use 4 for my loose stitch. I won't back stitch. I'll just stitch it like that because I'll loosen it later. Loose stitch is you don't want it to be very tight, like loose. So on your machine, I don't know the kind of machine you are using. See mine, I took it to 4 now. When I use 4, is the space is going to be wide apart. But if I use 1, it's going to be very tight. So it's a tongue twister to say. Yeah, that was why I laughed at myself first. Whenever I make a mistake like that, I just laugh it off. So when someone else is laughing, it doesn't. It will be hard. I won't be hard on myself anymore. So loose stitch is the. I don't know how some machines work, but for me, it's 4. It's very wide apart. You know why I'm loosening it? It's not straight. The reason why it's not straight is my surface is not flat. You know, there are some sewing machines, there's a table that comes, so that way once you place your fabric, it will just maintain. But mine is like a step. So any shift, my stitch will shift. So that's why I just loosened it because it wasn't straight. So when I get to the end, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. When I get to that part that budged, like that budged part, then I'll make it a firm stitch. I could use 2.5 because this part I'm not loosening it. So it's like it's firmer, like it's tight. Even from the way I'm sewing, you would know. I've gotten to the zipper area. I'm just going to tack that place. Okay, then I can now use loose stitch to finish it. Oh, my hand got bent again. So maybe I should be thinking of making a table for my machine. I don't know. Okay, guys, it's coming out well. Excuse me. When opened up, this is how it looks. So I notice one is longer than the other one, but it's equal here. There will always be some errors like 0.05 error, but here is equal. So this excess, I want to trim it. I want to, I don't have enough memory space. Yeah. Okay, let me see what else I can delete. I'm so sorry, guys. I just need this thing to. It's been long. I've made a long skirt on my channel, so I just felt this is an opportunity. Let me see what else to delete. Mm. Even if it's 1 minute, I can get. Just a second. Okay. Okay. I've deleted some videos. I'm using. I don't want to say the brand of my phone. They don't have enough memory space. Okay. So now I want to put that. I want to attach that. But this that I'm only putting it on the back. So what do you do? From here, I'll measure about 3.5 inches to 4 inches. What? I think I will give up. Oh. Everything I've been deleting, it said no space. Okay, I will give up. I can't get any video. I can't get any memory space. So let me just continue. So from here, I'll measure 4 inches. Take note of what I'm doing. Where's my yellow chalk? 4 inches. So I'll do the same thing here. Some people use 3.5, but I want to use 4. Then come down by 5 inches. Come down by 5 inches here. Then on this line, put your tape like this. You can see it. Mark half an inch on both sides like this. Do the same thing here so that the skirt will have fitting. So what I will do, I will just, I should have even done it on this side, but it's the same thing. Let me transfer the measurement. Put your pin here. If you want to transfer your measurement, you just put your pin on those points you marked. Do you see it? So mark your yellow chalk here or any chalk. So did you see it? So that's how to transfer it. You do the same thing here. This. I'm going to take it to my sewing machine to stitch. I'll just hold it like this. Just for the back, or some people put at the front, but that front one I don't fancy it. So you see the way I picked it. What happened? Don't know what happened. What is going on? I'll put that too on the other side. It's looking at last. Okay. This is my dart. You see it's looking good. So the way I like doing my band, I like putting my band on each panel before joining the two. Some persons will join the two, the front and the back, then put around. I don't do mine like that. I like putting my band here, then I'll put on the front before stitching, so that when I need to expand it, there's no need to start loosening and loosening, just loosen the side and expand it, and that will be good. So that is how I attach my band. This is what I'll be using, this piece, and I'll be working with 5 inches, 5 inches, then 2.5 inches on fold. So this is 5 inches, which is perfect. Another thing you can do is to attach interfacing. That way to be firm on your stomach or your waist, depending on where you put your skirt. So I'll be working with this. for the other piece. They're supposed to be two. Okay, so this is the second part of the waist. I was looking for it. I did not know that I didn't cut it. So I'll be attaching an interfacing, but first I need it 5 inches wide. You know why I made this one longer? Because it's for the back. It's for the back. And this is for the front. But it's okay. It's okay like that. So for the back, I will divide it into two because you are working with two pieces. Do you understand the logic? The back is two panels put together. So I'm going to cut this into two. But before I do that, let me mark out my 5 inches. Let me just combine everything before. I'm working with 5 inches. I want to attach. Put it on the wrong side. fold it into two equally, because it's a band. That's why I like ironing it before. Ah, it's looking squished. Looking squished. Okay. I will use a needle and thread to tack it. I don't want the sewing to show, so I'm going to leave that one like that. I want it neat. Then for the zipper, for the zipper, I'll change my footer to zipper footer so I can fix it. Let me show you how to change it. This is my universal footer. Oh, I put it on zigzag. Charlie. Oh, my needle is broken. My needle is broken. It was on zigzag because I wove some parts. I have needle, but ah, oh. I'm destabilized now because I know I have extra. Okay, I found it. It was on zigzag, so as soon as I pressed it, pa! Okay, guys, I may have to end this live because this needle has fallen inside, so I'll have to just open it up. Okay, what is left is the zipper, which was like the last part too. And this needle just got broken. So let me just explain it. I'll fix it off the camera. I'll just put it like this, stitch, stitch. I want to put hook here. That's why I made one side longer. Then on the other side, later off the camera, I will use needle and thread to like tack it so that it doesn't show here. And this is how the front looks. I want to reconfirm my measurements. So my hip is 44. So my hip here should be like 22. So if I iron it out now, you see that is exactly 22. Then my waist is 40, so this should be like 20, but I made it like 19 because I may wear gedu. Whenever I want to, or waist trainer whenever I want to wear it. So I made it like 19 point something. So that's it, guys. This is the lower part. It's giving straight skirt. So I would fix this off the camera, and my straight skirt is ready. I can't wear it now because there's no zipper. I don't know why. I don't know what happened, like why my needle decided to break. But I'll end it here, and thanks so much for watching. So what I will do, I will make the zipper in form of a video and I will upload it. I don't have to wait to do everything. I will just how to fix a zipper on a long skirt. I will upload it maybe tomorrow or this night, depending on when I can settle this machine. So guys, this is it. So thanks so much for watching. Wow, 2 hours. Thanks. Please, if you haven't subscribed yet, kindly hit the subscribe button, and then don't forget to like, comment and share this video. I uploaded the video this about 5 hours ago, how to make a wrap short pants. So kindly check it out. If you are not comfortable wearing just pants, so the front is like a skirt and the back is knicker. So you can check it out. So kindly support me. Thanks for your support all the way. And I hope to see you all in my next video or my next live video, not live video. Bye.